Yeah, you've been wanting to make an online course. You better watch this video first because there's some things that you have to do and some things that you could really screw up. The real question is it worth it to make an online course? Well, let's go find out. I've done several online courses and I want to share with you the results. I think you're going to be surprised. Online courses are all the rage, so let's just check online and see what we find. Okay, let's get going. Now, a quick search online will lead you to results like this. Here's a company that does it. Here's another company that does it. These are places that you can actually host your course. I like Kartra. But we get back to the same question over and over again. Is it right for you? I've been making and selling online courses for years, and here's what I figured out. There's simply 5 things that you have to do and 5 huge mistakes that you could make. Okay, so let's check out some of the courses I've done. This is Digital Cash Academy here. You can see it's got quite a few modules in here. Now, this particular course, it's gonna blow your mind, generated over $378,000 in only 72 hours. And it still makes me money to this day. Let's check out another course I have. This one here is called Ecom Road. Interesting course. It walks you through all of the setup of selling products on Shopify. Really cool course. Now this one here is inexpensive. I've sold it for $197, but for the most part, I sell this one here for $27 a month. And you say, well, $27, that's not a lot of money. It is when you've got a couple thousand people paying you $27 a month. This one here is a really cool course. This is Web Cash Academy. Now, Web Cash Academy is basically a bunch of recordings I did of me teaching local businesses how to make money online. So this is a pretty interesting course here because I just repurposed things I had already done and put them into, here I am in the classroom, I put them into these modules and sold it. This one here sells for about $497 one-off or $47 a month, and that's Web Cash Academy. This one is Facebook Ads University. Now, Facebook Ads University sold for a couple $1,000s. People still buy this course. I don't do that much on Facebook anymore. Sometimes these courses are gonna run their course, as the saying goes, so I don't really mess with this course anymore, but it made me a lot of money. It made me probably hundreds of thousands of dollars. Here's another course I did for my survival food company. This is called Survival Food Academy. Now, this is all about different things you can do. It talks about civil unrest, talks about pandemics. Of course, I know that would never happen. It talks about a whole lot of different things that could happen, how to protect your family. This is Survival Food Academy. And I think this one currently is selling for around $29 a month. So they pay monthly on this. Now, some of these people will pay for years, guys. It is pretty amazing. This one here is called Email Earning System. You can see it right there. And this one here is a smaller course, and it just teaches people how to set up and market with emails. Now, this is an inexpensive course. I think it sells for $99 or $49, depending on what I'm doing with this particular course at the time, if it's an add-on or if it's a solo sell. And I've got another one I'm gonna show you here. This one here is my inner circle. Now, my inner circle is interesting because it is all my courses put together into one course. Now, this one here can sell for as much as $4,000 or $497 a month or $197 a month, depending on what promotion I'm running. So those are a few examples of courses that I run on a daily basis. Now, you're going to want to identify your area of expertise. What do you know about? You got to make sure it matches your target audience. You see, I even went to ChatGPT and I asked this question, and it says, choose your topic, identify your area of expertise, and consider the needs and interests of your target audience. You got to get organized, okay? You've got to get this content in a format that's going to make sense and it's got to flow. I went back to ChatGPT. And the next thing it said was plan your content. How many of you are really planning content? Outline the course structure and the main learning objectives for each module or lesson. So yeah, this is going to take some work, and you got to be willing to put the work in. Another thing is you got to make it engaging. I mean, they're not going to go through your course if it's boring. You need to have text, you need to have videos,
throw a quiz in there every now and then to see if they're really learning something. When you do that, they're going to stick with the course and they're going to buy more courses from you. All right, so I talked to you about platforms, and platforms are nothing more than the place where your course is going to be, a place where you can put all your videos. Now, most platforms out there don't allow you to upload your video. I know, it sounds crazy, but one does, and that's Kartra, and I'm going to put the link right here. And why that's important is because you can see how far into your videos are getting. Once they finish a course, you could send them an email and offer them another course. You could congratulate them once they complete modules. And you can't do that in any other platform but Kartra. So I would say go with Kartra. It's the way to go. It's where I have all my courses, where I just showed you. They're all in Kartra. Here's the big piece of the puzzle, but you need to stick with me because I'm going to give you the 5 big mistakes, and those are almost as important as the things that you do, also the things that you don't do, okay? So the last one is market your course. Nobody's going to beat a path to your door. Nobody's going to come running up to you and say, I want to buy your course. You're going to have to market it. You're going to have to post on social media. You may have to run ads. You may have to put it up on other sites, other than having it on your own site. But you're not going to sell any courses unless you've got a list you can mail out to. If you've got a list you can mail out to of people who already like you, that's what you should do first off, okay? Do that over and above everything else. Now, let's get into those mistakes. I think the biggest mistake is just failing to do your market research. Find out what courses are out there like yours. Find out who your competitors are. Find out how they're marketing their course. Heck, here's a great suggestion. Go ahead and buy their course so you can see what they're offering. The next big mistake that people make is they try to make their course long and exhausting. I mean, they don't intentionally do that. It's just they try to cover every single thing about that subject. You don't have to do that. It doesn't have to be all inclusive and have all the information in the world about that subject. Just make it good. The next big mistake, poor quality. Okay, poor quality comes from not having good editing, not having good filming equipment, not having good lighting. All these things matter. You've got to have a good quality course. If it's not a good quality course, you can pretty much write off as customer because they're never going to buy from you again, or they're going to want a refund, and you should have a good refund policy too. The next mistake, oh my gosh, it's ignoring people. I know, you're trying to get through this with as little work as possible. You won't succeed doing that. You've got to respond to people. When they give you feedback, you've got to respond. I remember years ago, I was doing a video and somebody said I was doing something wrong in a video, and I just got all angry. I was upset. And then I thought about it, and they were right, and I fixed that item. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that item is now, but if you go through my videos, you may find it, and they were absolutely correct. And I fixed it with buying one little tiny piece of equipment. So basically, that's what you need to do, but more importantly, what you don't need to do if you're going to be making an online course and making money. Now, I want you to give me feedback. Go below in the comments section, ask me a question, or just give me a comment if you'd like. Now, I put a special video up here somewhere, but you need to check it out if you really want to grow your online business. But do me a favor also and subscribe, like this video, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.